Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again to the brand new video, and I streamed all day today over at twitch.tv/Zeddy. If you haven't followed me already, head over there. But we streamed all day today and covered basically every piece of content that I could possibly go over. That's out of Mercenaries, of course, and have basically prepared a day one review of the patch, all the broken stuff, all the things you can do, what modes are good, what felt bad, all that stuff. So let's just dive right into it. And I want to start off basically, if you log in right now, I want to recommend that you log in right now. You can disregard the golden bundles, but you can get this Dancing Lion card back right now for free. I'm on my EU account where I don't really use it much at all, and you can just claim it, get it for free, and get this sweet new card back. So that's pretty cool. If you haven't logged in for a while, it'll probably be a limited time thing, so hop in there. As well as there's a couple bundles. I'll just flat out say, don't waste money on golden bundles. They're way too expensive. The value's not really there. I will say though, if you are planning on buying them, you could like buy them and hold them until the next standard rotation, then open them then, because these contain the last 2 years of standard cards, right? And a bunch of the stuff is rotating. Same goes for this regular standard bundle, which I'd probably recommend a bit more. It's basically, I think 10 USD, 10 packs, a legendary. That's not too bad. And then there's like the Celestials bundle. It's 2 new portraits. There's going to be a few more coming out. I got that as well. The Druid one's pretty nice. The Hunter one's all right, but they don't like have animations or anything. At least the Hunter one didn't. Wasn't super impressed with that. And you can also get Diao Chan Valera. This portrait is amazing. You can get it with either gold or cash, and you get a card back for it. And if you already own this portrait, you actually get that card back automatically. So I have that on my main account, and they even added an entrance animation for the portrait, which looks pretty cool.
Versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
But outside of that, there's not too much major content outside of what's in the game. So standard, starting off with standard, we got the rogue nerfs, particularly with scabs, the Knoll, Cloak of Shadows, we saw Incanter's Flow nerfed, and the Pirate Warrior nerf, which was nerfed for standard. And we'll talk about how obvious that was in a second. But yeah, overall, playing standard today was a lot of fun. I faced a lot of different stuff at relatively high legend. I'm like top 1000 legend. I just played Guff because I love Guff, but didn't face like 50% rogue. So for now, standard's actually pretty fun. It's pretty diverse. A little bit too much Demon Seed, I guess, for my liking. That's still going to be a problem, I feel like, forever, how good it is. Although a lot of the good cards for the Demon Seed are rotating. But I have to say standard, at least as of day one, feels a bit better, but that's while people are actually trying new stuff and all of that. But I would say, at least for now, Rogue doesn't feel like it's dominating, and we'll definitely have to see how the meta plays out. I'm not going to lose my mind saying anything is particularly broken in standard at the moment, but I'm sure we'll get to that point pretty quickly, as we always do. For Wild, I played a good amount, and it just felt like the same old Wild. Pirate Warrior's too good. The Free Shaman stuff going on with Galakrond, or not Galakrond, with Shutterwalk feels too good. It's just still very non-interactive. The games are still incredibly fast. I even faced Odd Quest Hunter and it was still killing me. The only thing I didn't see was an apprentice, Sorcerer's Apprentice. WoW just doesn't feel fun to me anymore, and I don't know if it's a problem you can really fix with like 1 or 2 nerfs. It feels like a huge overlying problem of the power level of cards in Wild just make games just too ridiculous, too fast. I can't even fathom trying to play a Reno strategy. I tried to play like a greeny Reno mage, and I died before I did anything. Like every single game, I just couldn't have fun. So I don't know about how what Wild has in store for me. I feel like I'm losing my love for it lately. I just feel like I can't play my decks of old. It's funny how that was kind of like the pitch for Wild by Exar and them, and I feel like I just don't get to do that anymore. It's just face the same broken 2 or 3 decks that have been broken for a while. They didn't really nerf Pirate Warrior. It's literally the exact same, like one more pirate, who gives a shit, right? Like it doesn't do anything. And yeah, overall Wild just feels not interesting to me. I'm not having fun with it. Duels though, I played a lot of Duels. Duels had an update, and as you can tell by the title, I think Duels has a major problem. I'll start off with the good. With Duels, because I actually had a lot of fun. They added 2 new heroes. They seemed really interesting. They're based on different heroes. Both Drekthar and Vandar, you have to unlock them, like progressively unlock different heroes and cards to be able to use from them, which have different treasures, and faced them a bunch while playing, and none of them felt particularly busted. They felt good. They look fun to play. I'm excited to play them. But overall, like the balance changes to a lot of the passes felt great, but the elephant in the room, Shadowcasting 101 is absolutely unequivocally the most broken thing I've seen in the mode. It is just ridiculously stupid. You basically, if you have a minion, you're never going to lose value because you play it like the way the card works. You play any minion, you add a 1/1 mana 1/1 copy of it to your hand, and then the next turn you play that 1 mana 1/1 copy and it adds it to your hand. You literally never run out of value. So you're playing like a Cthulhu deck, you can buff your Cthulhu infinitely. You're playing Hero Power Mage, you can just Dawn Grasp over and over, Mordresh over and over, Dragonfly the Dragonhawk over and over. It's just absolutely and utterly broken, and every loss I had today was to this, and it felt like it was just really frustrating. I was having a lot of fun. I've actually been really enjoying Duels. I kind of want to play Duels instead of Wild these days. That's how much I've been enjoying it. But this thing just ruins it. It absolutely ruined the experience for me to the point where I was tweeting, I don't want to play the mode anymore until they fix this. It's that bad. And one of the devs, TA Bayrak or Ates Bayrak, I'll show his Twitter handle here. I chatted with him a little bit in the streamers chat as well as him tweeting, interacting. He's basically already confirmed it's not going to stay like this for very long. They're aware of it. They wanted to see how it played out. And he's actually, I'll just publicly say this. He said this was okay. He's going to do a QA on Twitter later today, I guess. I'll post his Twitter handle below in the description, and you can give him feedback on how you're feeling about the Duels update. And be nice, be constructive. Overall, I think the Duels update is really fun, but this shadow casting is just broken. It's ridiculous. It needs to either be like a tier treasure 2 ultra rare or something, or what I would prefer is that it can't affect minions that cost 2 or less, so that you can't chain it, right? Like you play a 3-drop, you get a 1/1 copy of it, and that's it. I would like for them to cut that chain, and then maybe it's an okay passive. So they're aware of it. If you're upset, frustrated with the Duels experience, they'll probably update that. And there's some other bugs with the mode and stuff, but overall I thought this stuff was pretty fun, and I will definitely be playing more Duels, especially when they fix shadow casting or change it. And lastly, I'll just mention Battlegrounds. I know I'm not big into Battlegrounds, but I did play it. I played it for quite a few hours on stream just to, it's a new update with buddies. But I will say, this buddy meter, they don't explain how it works, and I don't really know how it works. And Celestalon was asked in a Discord, and this was his response. You can read it, but basically said that we didn't feel the need to explain it because 99.9% of players wouldn't understand how it works. And what's the point? I'm like, it's a core game mechanic. What core game mechanic do you ever not explain in a game? I imagine they'll address this, but for me, when I'm just trying to learn how to use this buddy thing, and there's this meter, and I have no idea how it goes up or down, there's no thing you can hover or anything that it says. That's a huge oversight. That's actually like really bad in my opinion, and I hope they update it and actually say what the buddy meter stuff does, because I had fun with it. The buddies are cool. A lot of Battleground streamers are saying it's awesome. I think RDU tweeted this saying it's the best update ever. Savid's responded, he agrees. I'd say a lot of positivity around it, so I'm not crapping on the buddy system at all so far or anything like that. It's just, please explain how the meter works a little bit, or like, just I don't like the whole you won't get it, you can't possibly understand it, so we just won't tell you. That's just not really cool. So I thought that was a bit silly. And then lastly, I will just leave off with a thing that just continues to be such a pain in the ass. It's just the QA team at Blizzard, or the team Hearthstone. Are they overworked? Are they understaffed? Like, what is going on? The game is so buggy still, like every update. Like, they didn't even fix all the old bugs, right? Like the achievements don't work. Apparently the new Battlegrounds achievements don't work, or not Battlegrounds, the Duels achievements don't work very well with Vandar, Drekthar. But like when I came in, my card back was set to classic. A bunch of my 1000 win portraits were gone. They don't work. The Druid quest line's bugged. It doesn't read Feral Rage properly half the time, or if you played Guff, it gets messed up. Illidan was broken in Battlegrounds. The Divine Shield minions were not losing divine shields. Your old wins with Diablo are apparently being factored into Warrior and got taken out. It's just a bunch of bugs all the time, and it's like my new meme is like the new Blizzard or Hearthstone catchphrase after it, any patch should be thank you, we're aware of the bug, we're working on it. Like that's like all I see. It's ridiculous. It's frustrating for a lot of people, but I haven't seen anything game breaking bug wise. It's just a bunch of annoying crap. So at least so far it's just annoying crap, and we'll live with that. But overall, I would say the patch felt really good in standard. Wild just felt kind of sad. Duels is cool once they get the whole shadow casting thing working or fixed. I think Duels will be a lot of fun. Battlegrounds is fun. And if you play Mercenaries, you can let people know in the comments if Mercenaries is fun. Because I'm not into it. I'm sorry. And yeah, so overall, I'll give the patch a thumbs up. I think it was good. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the meta settles. And yeah, I'll probably end up settling into a thing I don't like or we don't like, and we'll complain about certain things. But overall, I'll say I won't be overly negative. We'll give it a good solid recommendation. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.